me while I was gone? 716, stand up. Neck on the beat. Let go. Mr. 716 with them fly ass chicks who paint them pretty ass lips. With them trap boys out doubling up on bricks. For musicians like myself that was blessed with a glitch. Rap with a package, see what it is. Swerving the traffic like I lost control of the whip. Hurt the competition like I ran over these bricks. Double lines mean nothing when you're hugging the bridge. Red light, green light, headlight, beat bright. Superstar life make these lanes ain't right. Fabulous flow make the girls say nice. So rock cups full to the party break light. The car keys going to the cab in sight. On to the next like Jay said, right? Yeah, swag too slick, make a hater wanna bite. Not Adasanya, boy, put your clicks in my life.
God damn it.
So what I gotta prove? Living my lyrics like boy, nothing to lose. And a harmful on the mic, hit the beats be bruised. The cat look calm like I never made a move. Back on the beat, knock the hammer in the seat. These boys all brittle, tried up raps. I never move triple cause I got 2 feet. Provided my own meals, boy, nobody fed me. The grind is impeccable, I've been chasing decimals. Now it's like me and the money is inseparable. Catch the message that I'm sending to you. Anything is possible if you put your mind. I've been through it, but I've been spewed it. Now I feel like a champ, bitch, I'm undisputed. Thought I conquered the whole game, the hustle never been lame. Pretty soon you fucks don't remember my name.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing out there today, baby? Talk to you, it's Tuesday. What's up? Ryan, what's going on, Ryan?
What's up, man? What's up?
I got the chocolate girl in the building. How you doing, chocolate girl?
Good. What's up? Can y'all hear me all right?
Yes, volume is good.
Good.
Zara, how's everything out there, Zara?
Oh man, just peachy around these parts, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Sean, you in the building?
Yes, sir. I'm around.
All right. Ethan, you in the house?
Oh, snap. We got Bill's Mafia in here.
I
Lord.
don't know. Maybe I think Bill's Mafia might have took a nap. Listen, y'all know how we do. We start off with the trash ass players as usual. But before we start with the trash ass players, before this show is over, Ryan Thomas has warned us that he is going to pick an NBA team. That's what he said. He said before this show is over, he's going to pick an NBA team.
He's going to do his best. He's going to do his best Josh impression.
And we're going to be waiting for him. You know what I mean?
We'll pick this college football team.
Oh. Okay.
It happened to pick the number 1 team in the nation. I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay, let's go ahead with it. Ryan, you ready?
Yeah, man.
Trash ass players.
My first trash ass player, the player that ran on the field when Cincinnati Bengals scored that touchdown. Whoever that dude is, that shit had left him there last night. Sunday. That shit had left that dude on the field right there. Tell him you got to find your own way home. I don't know his name, and I'm not trying to get to know his name. but you cost your team basically in the game.
A penalty. I'll say a penalty. A nonsense penalty.
Yeah.
And every left eye. See, I hate to do this. Fuck it. No. Because you've been disappeared all season. All season. And you disappeared when your Rams played Tampa Bay. Talk about your phone got hot. Then when your laptop got hot. You disappeared with Tom Brady came back. Now you want to talk about you told everybody about the Rams at the beginning of the season. You trash for not showing up. I mean, y'all lost the game.
Wait a minute, who's trash for not showing up?
Yeah.
Who?
That far.
But they won.
He's still a trash fan.
I'm lost.
No, Karen. The thing about Eric is if he think they about to lose, he gonna run off and he gonna try to get out. But when they go to win, he gonna try to come back. That's just trash.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. I got you.
Gene Robinson, you were the number 2 overall pick in the NFL. Now, it looked like the only thing you will be picking those police signs in prison. You trash, dog. Trash.
Gotta pick his drawers up.
That too. There you go, Dennis.
What Gene did? I don't know what Gene did, but
he got arrested for I think it was drugs.
What?
Oh, the one that had $100 and something thousand worth of drugs or something like that. Yeah. Real bright. What I got, number 1.
Right.
You said Jay. Did you say Jalen Ramsey already?
No.
Well, I'm saying them.
Damn.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say about Jalen Ramsey. I'm glad they're a Super Bowl champion. I'm glad of that. But he talks so much crap as if nobody can handle him. He gonna shut down everybody. He didn't shut down everybody. Now I will say that one play where the Bengals wide receiver grabbed his face mask.
Yeah.
You know, the way that he jerked his head around, he really could have had a serious injury after that, because I do notice that his play was a little different.
Right.
After that.
T. Higgins.
That's why I don't trash him as much, because people don't mention that.
I'm not gonna trash him as much as I thought I was going to until I thought about it more when I was watching the footage earlier today. So I'm gonna back off, but I'm just hoping that what happened to him in the game maybe humbles him a little bit more. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm sure he'll come back just as brash next year. And I don't mind bravado. That doesn't bother me at all. But sometimes you just got to recognize your failings too. I'm going to say the same thing about Eli Apple. I actually like Eli Apple, and I don't believe that he's trash. I believe he got a bad rap at the Giants and at New Orleans. And now he has an opportunity to go someplace where he can actually flourish, and they're letting him flourish and be him. I don't believe that he's trash. He's just not as good as he thinks he is, but I think he'll catch up. But
he trash.
The refs, though, on that play, well, I mean, it's a matter of opinion. I don't think he's trash. I just don't. I don't think
I would say
complete trash. I mean, you know, he's middle of the road, but he's not trash.
I would say he's a doggy bag, but go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But the refs, how the refs missed that play? How they missed the face mask? I don't know. It didn't have any bearing on the game, I guess. You know, the game is what it is. But I don't only look at that when it affects the game. I look at it, period.
Exactly.
I mean, they're supposed to be professionals just like we, right? I'm a professional, and in my field, if we make a mistake, we got to pay millions of dollars. I don't understand why these refs get to just make big ass mistakes and nothing happens. That needs to change. So I'm going to say that about that. Also, I'm going to say to Rams fans, where the hell were y'all at? They just won a damn Super Bowl. it seemed like there were more people in there rooting for the Bengals than the Rams. I don't know if y'all saw that or felt that, but I didn't hear the cheering for them. Like the last couple plays of the game, and Aaron Donald was trying to pump everybody up, and everybody was just like crickets, like hurry up and get this game over with. And the Bengals fans, when their offense was on the field, they were yelling and screaming up a storm. So we're the fans. I guess you're right, Dennis. Dennis always telling me the Rams don't have no fans. I guess you're right.
They should have stayed in St. Louis. What you guys are?
Mm-hmm.
I got one. Just one. And his name is LeBron James.
One.
So we're watching the game against the Warriors. Against the Warriors. And just for this particular reason, because I called it, it's like it was like perfect timing. I catch the end of the game. And this is the argument of the killer instinct, and why I mentioned Jordan or even Kobe. So this dude shoots a 3-pointer to tie the game, misses it, and gets fouled. And I'm sitting there with my homies. He ain't gonna make these free throws. This is the end of the game. He don't make clutch free throws. He don't. This is the difference why he will never be the GOAT. And he didn't even make it dramatic. He didn't go up there and it was 3 free throws. He missed the first one. He didn't even make it dramatic and hit 1 or hit 2, then miss. I'm like, this dude ain't gonna make them all. I didn't say which one he was gonna miss. He go up there and miss the first free throw. The game over. So, he makes the second one because, now there ain't no pressure because you can't tie the game. There's only like 2 seconds left. So then, he misses the third one on purpose and, and that's all she wrote. But it was just funny. It was just like the narrative was just right there. We happen to turn it to the game. He happens to go to a line to tie a game in a clutch situation. And I've said time and time again, this dude ain't gonna make those free throws. And he don't. And that's the biggest reason outside of, MJ just clearly has a better skill set, but the killer instinct mentality and to play with ice in your veins when the game is on the line is the reason why he will never be on Michael Jordan's level. He's got all the talent in the world. He's all world, basketball player, but he will never be the GOAT because he never come up big when it counts, in my opinion, for the most part. And that's my only trash ass player.
Wow. Okay.
Sean, you there, Sean?
Yeah, I got some trash, man.
Let's hear it.
Oh, Lord.
I'm the first trash ass player. I give up credit when credit is due. I say when you make moves, it got to be worth it. Although Beckham did get a Super Bowl, and I was the one clowning them for taking Matt Stafford over Aaron Rodgers, so I'll definitely take the trash ass player on that note. I also agree with King Czar. I don't understand how LeBron can pull up from the fucking logo but can't hit a free throw. Makes no sense to me either. That's trash. Like, I don't care what nobody's talking about. You can't think you're going to pull a J.R. Smith where you can just shoot that bitch from anywhere outside and you can't hit a non-pressurized damn shot. They're called free throws because they're free. You got to hit your free throws, especially in clutch times where you're already questionable in so many players' minds and so many critics' minds. This is the reason why you can't be put on that pedestal with Kobe, with Mike, players like that. Anyway, that's just a LeBron thing. Also, the Trailblazers, trash. They could have did a lot better with trading CJ McCollum. I feel like that whole thing is trash. The Sixers with that dumbass trade, trash. Like, oh my God, bro, you gave up too much and then you didn't even give up the right shit. You could have got rid of Tobias Harris in that mix too, but okay, whatever. Who else is trash? I had one more. Oh, Dennis. Dennis, I ain't gonna call you trash. I ain't gonna call you trash this week. I'm gonna just wait till Klay Thompson get all the way back in. It looks like he's starting to flourish now, though. But that's all my trash goes.
And Ethan's not here, right?
I don't know.
He's milking the cow right now.
Yeah, I think he's milking the cow right now. Let's let him milk the cow. My trash ass player. I'm gonna have to give it to the right side of their offensive line on the Bengals, and this is a Super
right.
Bowl. It's the right side. It's the right side.
Just
Super
the right.
Bowl, it's the right side.
Okay.
It's the Super Bowl. You got to do better. I felt as though you knew you needed help. You should have got a double team, but like I said, that right side of the offensive line.
Should have drafted Sewell.
No, I don't think so. I think it was the right draft pick. I just think that the second
Oh
round
Lord have mercy.
should have got an offensive
Still
lineman.
saying that.
It definitely was the right draft
Did
pick.
Chase even
I
play?
forgot Eli Apple too, my man. I forgot to grind Eli Apple up. You get time, then come back to me and I'll grind Eli Apple.
Who was the other one? The wide receiver. No. The referees, like Sharon was saying, them ticky tack fouls I was calling with 2 minutes. Flags that y'all was throwing out there with 2 minutes left was just terrible. Just terrible. Just took the game, way out of hand.
Yeah, especially when they weren't doing it all game. Then they wait till the last 2 minutes to get some.
Right. I just thought that was just terrible. Matthew Stafford, you threw 2 interceptions. I'm going to have to put you on the trash list because one of them things you forced, and you ain't even had to throw that shit. But you end up winning the game, though. But there's a reason why you wasn't in the top 10 of 2021, 21 season, 21-22. You were where you were at. And that's all I have.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that's all I have. Do we have any other trash ass players? Anybody else got any lingering trash ass players?
Yeah, Eli Apple.
Okay.
Eli Apple's trash.
I could add one.
And we call her Allen.
I could add one.
Okay.
All the people who were crying, talking about the halftime show was the worst they'd ever seen because they racist asses don't like hip hop and R&B music and didn't want to see all them black people on stage.
Right.
Then the ignorant ones who kept saying that there were no white people on stage when Eminem was standing right there.
They don't consider him what?
Last I heard, he's a white guy. And he tells you that he's a white guy in his song. So there's no excuse for that. They can't not consider him a white guy when he's a white guy. That's stupid. It's ridiculous.
Right. I have to agree with that. Let's get to the certifieds, man.
I did got the Rams for winning the Super Bowl.
You sure that's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. What you got, Chocolate Joe?
I've got whoever picks who the Super Bowl MVP is, I felt like they got it right. I know most people don't agree with me and say Aaron Donald should have gotten it. I don't agree. I think that there's no way the defense would have even had a chance to even save anything if they hadn't even gotten down the field to be in play. And after Odell Beckham went down, it was all on Cooper Kupp because they couldn't establish a run game. I mean, that run game kept getting shut down. And so, in my opinion, they got it right. And my heart goes out to OBJ because he was on his way to having an MVP, Super Bowl MVP game before he got hurt. So he's another one of my certified players. Also, oh gosh, what's his name? Oh, Joe Burrow. I don't care what anybody says. Joe Burrow has a lot of heart. He's a fantastic player. He will be returned to a Super Bowl. I honestly believe that. I don't believe that he's overrated. Some haters are out. I've seen all kind of haters out there after he lost the game say all kind of stuff about him yesterday and today that they weren't saying about him before the Super Bowl. But now all of a sudden everybody's saying, oh, see, I told you. No, you didn't. Everybody was on the Burrow bandwagon before the Super Bowl. So I don't even want to hear it. But I believe that he's going to have a very good career if they shore up that O line. Otherwise, he'll end up like Andrew Luck, and you'll never get him to realize his greatness. So they need to protect him. And there was one more person, but I can't think right now. That's it for now. Unless I think of the person.
Cool beans. What you got over there?
All right. We'll start off with my guy, our wildebeest.
DeMar DeRozan.
Absolutely. You already know that was coming.
I was waiting. I was just waiting. That's the only reason why I didn't mention the Bulls, because I knew you were going to take care of DeMar.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm amazed. Like I've been watching this dude. I mean, I watched him in college, and I followed him because he played with Lil Romeo. I was a big Master P No Limit fan, and I remember when the USC wanted DeMar, and Master P, you know, the hustler he is, told him that he would get DeMar to go to USC as long as Romeo went with him. Romeo was a good player. He wasn't like no 5-star recruit, but they played at the same high school in LA. And they took him. So Romeo went to USC with DeMar. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's how that went down. So anyway, yeah, man, just to throw this out at y'all, you know, I watch all my Bulls games, so I'm very close. The last 6 games, this dude's scored 35 or more on over 50% shooting. And the only other player in the history of the NBA to do that is a guy named Wilt Chamberlain, who did it twice, 35 points or more at over 50% shooting. DeMar has a chance to break that record tomorrow against Sharon's Sacramento Kings. Also,
ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer, he was being sarcastic. They are not my Kings. I just want to make that clear. Go ahead, Czar.
No, I got you. He also is the leading scorer in the NBA for the month of February. Numero uno, and we're halfway through the month. So how this dude does not get mentioned for MVP or anywhere in like the top 3, all I hear is Embiid, Joker. I guess I still hear Curry. I hear Giannis even, and they're the 5th seed. We're a half a game behind Miami for number 1 in the East, with Zach hurt, with Ball hurt, with Caruso hurt, with Pat Williams hurt. DeMar is the leading scorer in the 4th quarter. He is a killer, and I don't know why. I love it because I think it just adds fuel to the fire. So keep on doubting the dude, but I got him right there, just as good as anybody in the MVP race. And I had to show that man love. I wasn't expecting this. They said this was the worst contract in the offseason when we got him.
They did say that.
Right, but I didn't see this coming. So. It's a beautiful thing. I kind of give these guys credit. I mean, they just keep playing ball, and that's the Phoenix Suns, who are 46-10 with 5 straight wins. I know you don't like them, but they're my team. But 46-10, 5 straight wins, like that's incredible. Like that's incredible. You know what I mean? So if they were to win the rest of their games, they would tie the Bulls. They ain't gonna do that, but you know what I mean. So show them a little bit of love. And then finally, for you MMA fans out there, the homie Israel Adesanya defended his belt in the rematch against Whitaker. Another hell of a fight. Those two guys. Whitaker is probably one of the top 5 MMA fighter, but unfortunately, he just can't get the belt from that dude. So Israel's only lost 1 time in his career, and that was when he went to light heavyweight when he got so bored and went up, and he did lose a unanimous decision to what's his name, Joe Basaki, if I'm not saying his name right. So he went, he was still champion the middleweight. Try light heavyweight, didn't win, went back down to middleweight and back dominating. Just stay where you at, keep dominating. 22-1 record, probably the 2nd best fighter currently in the UFC behind the Nigerian Nightmare. And it's funny, they're both from Nigeria, which is funny enough, man, and they're dominating the UFC. So that's all I got right now, my brother.
All right. Sean, what you got, Sean?
Oh, well, I kind of hinted towards the fact that I was going to name Klay Thompson. I mean, Klay Thompson is balling. I don't care what anybody says. I told you. I told you, and I said it again. All he had to do was come back in like 80%, and his Warriors team is going to look dangerous. And what is it looking like? Real dangerous. And Steph Curry had a beautiful game last night. Glenn, you know, if you didn't watch it, Curry's looking like he's back. The Splash Brothers looking like they're reunited. So the Warriors are definitely my, what you call it? Bathroom.
Sleep on them.
They're pulling off.
Don't sleep on them. That's all I'm gonna say.
You take a nap.
Do not sleep on the war.
Well, tell them to quit losing to the Knicks and Pacers and Clippers.
I mean, they will. It's a lot of games
They
left.
ain't gonna be Phoenix.
You don't know that. It's a lot of games.
A
lot of season left, Czar.
No, I'm talking about if they meet in the playoffs. I don't see them beating them in a 7-game series.
Like I said, there's a lot of games left, a lot of season
now I will
left.
say this. Let's see what the injury report look like come playoffs, because we already know that's a big factor.
That's a big factor every year.
Yep.
I tell you, I was just playing conference.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Ethan here. So, first one I'm gonna give a shout out to, because I don't even watch this that much, but I happened to watch it the other day. So I'm gonna give a shout out to the USA NHL men's hockey team. They're undefeated.
Yes, they are.
And they have no NHL players on their team.
On their team. Mm-hmm.
They're playing with all college players. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to give them a shout out for that. Definitely want to give a shout out to the Rams for doing what they did. You know, congratulations to them. I want to give another shout out to who was the other team I had? Oh no! I had to give one to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase for playing an outstanding game. I had to give them their shout out. OG gave a shout out to his cousin Joe Mixon.
That's
who
right.
I call Joe Willie. I call him Joe Willie. So I think those are all my certified players.
Can I read the comments?
Sure can.
All right. So OG said, evening, everyone. Shout out to Damon Hargrove's mom. Get well and praying for a speedy recovery. Jonathan Benton said, good people. What's up, good people? Adam said, what's up, family? Dalton said, what's up? Blaze said what to do. Dalton's trash ass player, Eli Apple, Jalen Ramsey for getting burnt. And Adam said Eli Apple, trash ass player. Adam said Matthew Stafford as well. He almost threw the game away. Rams had to get on Aaron Donald's back. Actually, that second pick was not on Stafford, actually. The way I see it.
Oh, that was on the that's on the fake Cooper Cup, I call him.
No, the tight end. That was a tight end.
Number 18.
No, the backup. Yeah, backup tight end. That's what it was. No, backup for Odell.
That was 86.
He came in for Odell.
No, it was number 18.
He came in for Odell Beckham.
I call him the fake Cooper Cup.
Yeah, well, whoever he was, it was on him, really.
Right.
It was not on Matthew. So Adam, I can't agree that he almost threw the game away. It just wasn't really on him. But anyway, Blaze said in real time it didn't look bad, but slow motion he slapped the shit out of him. I think he was talking about that one play. And everybody mentioned already. But shout out to Blaze though. I mean, the biggest Bengals fan. You know, I grew up in Ohio. And I know a lot of serious Bengals fans, but I don't think I have ever met anybody crazy like Blaze is. So shout out to him for him. He's a certified player for posting his video, coming front and center when his team lost. He didn't hide and run. He just came out with the video saying, hey, you know, we lost, but we'll be back type of thing. So much respect, Blaze. That's all the comments.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Don't let it happen again.
Yeah, only thing speaking of since the Super Bowl's over, you know, we're now in the off season. But speaking of the Bengals, that is a very dangerous team, I'm gonna have to say. And I know usually teams that lose the Super Bowl, people always say they got that Super Bowl hangover, so they're not gonna do good the next season. Depending on how they do this off season, if they get those pieces right, I see them being back in the Super Bowl. That's the team I absolutely see being back in the Super Bowl.
They said that about Dan Marino and the '84 Dolphins.
I wasn't around then. I don't know.
No, I'm just that's why I'm giving you that game. And people, and even me, not even the biggest fan, I was amazed. That dude was all world. Second, went to the Super Bowl second season, I believe, and ran up against the Mighty Niners. But it was like, oh, this dude going to multiple. I mean, that dude was that incredible. Like Duper, Mark Clayton, like they going to multiple Super Bowls. But they didn't see another one, and he played like 20 years. It's crazy, amazing. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. But that's exactly how I feel on the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know how y'all feel about the situation, or any other team in the NFL that y'all feel about.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about the Bengals. I don't know if they're gonna be back next season, but they're gonna be back within the next 3 or 4 years. They'll be back. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next season. I don't have a feeling yet. Have to wait till the draft. But they're definitely gonna be back in there. They're that talented. And if they don't trade away a whole lot of good players, then they'll be fine. And then they're so far under the cap.
Yes.
It's like, boy, you can get all kind of, firepower on that team now.
Exactly.
Make it do what it do. Hopefully they know how to pick talent. And it's the Bengals, so I'm not sure, but hopefully for their sake is what I'm saying. But, speaking as a Steelers fan, I don't really give a damn what happened to him. But I'm just saying, I like Joe Burrow. I do like him, and I like Chase. And Mixon.
I like Chevy Chase.
But Blaze said, what did Kendrick say? We going to be all right. Oh, I'm
a big fan of Chevy Chase, too.
God, damn. Let me say it again. Shout out to the halftime show. God damn, that was a good show. That was a good show. I mean, it was so good. I thought Tupac was going to come out the grave. I ain't going to lie to you. That was a good show. Good show.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great, but they could have kept 50 Cent. It would have been just as good without him on it. To me. I'm sorry. Some things you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let them go. No, I've let it go. I just said it and said it once. I'm not going to harp on it.
50 Cent created Power and BMF. What's she
I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not going to harp on it. I just saying.
Hey, don't be hating on Kanan like that.
Was that 50 Cent or was that $1?
Hey, don't be shaming him now. Don't be talking about that dude.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Cut it out, Ron.
Hey, y'all can find him in the club though. If y'all
I thought it was nice. I didn't expect him to be there.
No, it was a surprise. No one did.
Man.
But Eminem was there, so it made sense. That's
people down here knew that he was going to be on there.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't look into it, but I didn't know.
I told you, I thought Tupac was coming out, especially when they played I Ain't Mad at You.
Yeah, I thought Tupac and Big was going to do like a duo.
No, I thought Tupac was coming out.
And Elvis, right? Like everybody that we've been seeing that's still alive.
They only played everything that Dre produced.
Right.
Everything that was played, Dre produced it.
I have to say something.
Wait. He produced the Eminem.
He produced Mary
J. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know. He produced Lose Yourself. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah. What? That's how
Eminem get on. That sounds like a Dre beat though.
That's how Eminem get on.
You didn't know. I'm just stunned that you didn't know that, Zara. I'm stunned.
I thought Eminem produced it. Honestly.
No, he didn't self-produce that. No.
Okay. No, I believe you. I believe you.
You ain't see the shirts they was wearing, Dre Day and all that. That was for Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That was.
I knew he produced. I knew he produced in the club.
He produced every song that they performed. He produced it or wrote it or co-wrote it or co-produced or had something to do with it.
We ain't going to trip. Snoop Dogg wrote the Chronic. Dr. Dre don't know shit about no weed.
No, he didn't write the G. Hold on, bro. Don't ever disrespect my homie DOC, homie.
Man, I'm disrespecting him. Y'all tripping.
DOC wrote half of the Chronic, fool.
No, he did not.
DOC would have been one of the greatest rappers of all time if he didn't lose his voice.
My gosh. So why didn't he write
Snoop
rap
and Dre will tell you that.
No, he's not a rapper, bro.
Hey, we're not gonna have no rap argument.
You a youngster, bro. You don't know nothing about DOC.
Man, y'all always trying to run to that.
Hey, do me a favor. Hold on. Rashawn, do me a favor.
No, because you keep saying he a producer. And that's why I said I don't think
Rashawn, after the show,
go watch the listen to me. That's all it is.
Go watch the interview with what's the dude's name who do the interviews? Vlad. Go watch the DOC. He'll tell you what songs he wrote, bro, on all those albums. NWA, The Chronic, all that shit.
You say what you want.
Okay, I'm telling you, he said
if that was the case, he would have been had an album, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
greatest albums of all time before he lost his voice. You never heard him do it better?
That's what we said from the beginning.
Oh my goodness. He had #1 songs on one album. Come on, bro.
Ironically, didn't have until you met him with Snoop Dogg. That's what I'm saying.
Tripping, bro.
He got an album called The Chronic.
Right there.
Snoop Dogg is the one that smoked.
It ain't no conversation.
Wait,
Sean.
Again, I don't think you hear him correctly. He said DOC, not Dr. Dre. I think you're mishearing this situation.
Moving on, bro.
Yeah, right.
I'll lace you later, Rashawn, about DLC, brother.
I get it. If that was the case, then he would have wrote for Easy. Why he didn't write
DOC was the truth, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whoever was writing for him.
No one wrote for DOC. He wrote for them.
I hear you.
You ready, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can we get that question I said play first?
Who won the trade? The 76ers or Brooklyn Nets? Dennis.
Dennis.
Now, this is kind of a tricky question because at first I was saying Brooklyn won. But if Ben Simmons don't play, which it don't look like he is, then the Sixers won. But as I said before, and I'll say it again, it's championship or bust for the Sixers.
To me, to be honest, both of them are sorry. Both of them don't show
we know
up.
you gonna say that. Yeah, you ain't got a love bone in your body. We know you gonna say that.
They both don't show up when the bright lights come on the most. Is that lying?
I'm gonna let you know this. You got an hour and 20
you
minutes.
Lying. You wrong. Yep.
I'm not wrong because
you are.
They do with Houston in the playoffs.
You wrong.
Against the Warriors. No,
he wasn't on it. He wasn't on that team then, honey. You talking about the individual player. You just said the team. You said the team don't show up. I'm telling you.
Look, let me say this. The person then.
We all know that James Harden will show up. We all know that.
He shut down in the playoffs every year.
We know that.
Okay,
you're right.
So who won every year? They both shut down.
Well, let's let everybody else go. Let's see what they got.
Just for the record, Eminem produced that song, not Dr. Dre.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Think,
no, I'm just telling you, Eminem produced Lose Yourself. So that's what
Jay Jones just said that.
Right.
I'm talking about
Eminem is the GOAT to me. I know. Trust me.
I'm talking about
answer the question.
Brooklyn, bro. Come on, man. Brooklyn, bro. Brooklyn. So check it out. It's simple. Man, we'll make it simple. Okay, so Philly got James Harden, the big name, probably the best player in a trade, from a superstar standpoint, whatever the case may be, although he plays no defense, but but this is what Brooklyn did. The Brooklyn trade is for now and the future. So they got 3 starters out of the deal where Philly got 1 starter. Not only that, they got not 1, but 2 first-round picks. When all this was going down, Philly was the one screaming to get draft picks. So not only did they give up 3 starters, they gave up 2 first-round picks. So Brooklyn is set up nicely. They didn't mortgage, they didn't mortgage their future. They set up their future. And if like Dennis says, if Ben plays, they got a chance to win it this year. Seeding don't matter. If Kevin Durant comes back, Ben Simmons plays, you have Kyrie, you have Curry, you have KD, Drummond, and who am I missing? Drummond, and who's the power forward? John, I had the damn starting 5. But anyway, that team.
Simmons to be power forward.
Who?
Simmons.
Nah. Oh yeah. Duh. Right.
Wait a minute. What about isn't LaMarcus Aldridge
he'll
there?
come off the bench. He'll come off. He's a center, but Drummond took
He'll
that
play
spot.
center.
So that's what I'm
okay.
saying. They're deep. They're deep. And
what about Blake Griffin?
I mean, he's off the bench. He'll come in. I mean, he probably won't get a lot of minutes now. When they're fully healthy, Blake Griffin won't play that much. Remember, he was out of the rotation earlier this season when everybody was healthy. He kind of played when LaMarcus went to protocol, and so forth. And Claxton got hurt. So Claxton will be the backup center, and LaMarcus will probably back up at the power forward position. So, yeah, I think it's clear that Brooklyn won this trade. Philadelphia trade is only for now. They have to win this year. So we'll see.
What do you think, Sam?
What about who won it? Who won the trade?
Who won the trade?
I really believe that Brooklyn won the trade, and the reason why I believe that Brooklyn won the trade is because I'm not a believer in James Harden. I'm just not. And I think Doc Rivers' feelings gonna be hurt because he's not getting what he thinks he's gonna get. I believe Ben is. I don't know why. Dennis, why you say it looks like Ben is not gonna play?
I think
because he said he don't know his time. He said he don't know his timetable when he comes back.
I think he's gonna play.
Well, that don't mean he's not gonna play.
I said I don't think he's gonna play. That's just my opinion.
I know that's your opinion. I'm trying to understand where your opinion is coming from in case I missed something.
You also thought the Detroit Lions was gonna win
what I'm saying is just saying that he doesn't have a timetable doesn't mean that he's not going to play. I wouldn't get that from that.
Okay. Unless he got one of them quarantine injuries that we don't know about, he ain't played a game this year. What timetable were we waiting for you to play? Now, if he was playing and then he got injured, 100% with everybody else.
He doesn't have a physical injury.
Right. He don't have that.
His is mental. He has to get his confidence back. That's what he said in the press conference.
Oh, okay. We'll find that confidence next year.
No, I don't think it'll take much. I don't think it'll take much.
It will shock me to see him in Philadelphia March 10th. I'm gonna say it right here. I will be shocked if I see him in Philadelphia March 10th.
What do you think, Sean?
Well,
who won or lost this trade?
Yeah, who won the trade?
I think it's too early to tell. To be honest with you, it's too early to tell because we can sit here and say it based off of the look that the Nets won it, but the Nets can shit the bed in the draft. It's only 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real easy to shit the bed in the draft. You know what I mean? And also, Ben Simmons could do the same thing. I don't want to play here because I don't feel like I fit. You know what I mean? He's already quoting saying, "What the fuck I'm supposed to do here? Play center?" So at the end of the day, if the Sixers don't win the chip, but they get to the Eastern Conference Finals and the Nets don't, who wins and loses? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's too early to tell, in my opinion. James Harden ain't played the game, so at the end of the day, you traded one injured player for another one. Don't look like nobody wins. Don't win shit to me. Steph Curry hit a jump shot. So we're gonna say the next one right now. It's too early to tell, in my opinion.
And Drummond got some rebounds too.
Actually, Steph Curry had the high yesterday. He had 23.
Right, and Drummond had
they win. And their win off their 9-game losing streak.
No, it was more than that. It was like 12.
Oh, I thought it was 9-game losing streak.
To me, it's too early to tell. Now, as far as James Harden goes, I feel like this is the first time James Harden is not under all the pressure because he's not to me, he's not the best player on the team, and he hasn't been the best player on the team in quite a while. He wasn't the best player on the net.
Since Houston.
Exactly. He wasn't the best player on the net. He's not the best player in Philly. That's clearly Embiid. So Harden's job is to come in and be a nice, good secondary option. Now, if he can
Nightwing.
So
yeah, that's all. He's
I'm
not, and that's why I say it's different here. He's not being asked to be Benton. He's asked to come in and do something that the Sixers need, and that's pretty much the secondary scoring load. Tyrese Maxey is going to be the one to blossom out of this trade. I'm telling y'all that now.
I'm gonna ask you this, Sean, and I think this is very disrespectful. They trying to compare Embiid and James Harden to Shaq and Kobe.
First of all, that ain't no day. That was my boy. That's my boy Kendrick Perkins. Carry on.
And Kendrick Perkins don't know shit of what he's talking about.
Carry on.
But go ahead.
He's on. Hey, Ryan. When will y'all learn that these dudes are on TV for dramatic effect, bro?
That's all. Sometimes somebody has to paint.
Someone's got to be an idiot on the show.
Everybody that has a jump shot that can shoot far, that comes out in the draft, is supposed to be the next Steph Curry.
Not everyone can be Max Kellerman, bro.
Exactly. Everybody that's 6'8" that can run fast down the court and dunk the ball.
You see Stephen A. You see how Stephen A. did Max Kellerman because Max Kellerman was schooling him every show, so he ran him out of there.
Okay.
That ain't true.
I ain't saying that. I ain't getting into that.
That's what I believe.
I'm not getting into none.
Kellerman wasn't schooling that man every show. Kellerman is
but this
Kellerman looked like a
maybe not basketball, but everything else.
No, he was not.
I gotta say this.
No, he wasn't.
I gotta say this.
Yeah, he was.
This was they say they're gonna be the next Kobe and Shaq, and I like you lost your mind.
It's gonna look. No, I wouldn't say Kobe and Shaq. If they would get any comparison, it would be Stockton and Malone because they're going to use that pick and roll a lot.
Whoa.
You'll be a fool. You'll be a fool not to use that pick and roll.
I don't think we should say. I don't even know if that's good enough to say on FCC Airways.
What did he say?
You acting like, bro,
John Stockton
Malone got rings or some shit. They ain't got no ring.
John Stockton and Malone. Y'all crazy. Hey, listen, man, I hate throwing the word young out there, man. Y'all need to stop, bro.
Bro.
These dudes ain't played a game together. Quit it.
I ain't say nothing. Carry on.
Do not compare them to legends.
Can't compare them to legends.
I just like what I heard. Hold on. I just like what I heard Big Kirk say. Carry on.
Compare them individually, but don't compare them as a duo because they ain't done shit together.
I just like what I heard Big Kirk say.
So what has Stockton and Malone done?
Stockton is the all-time leader in assists and will never be broken.
No. That's not what I asked.
Got to two NBA finals that Embiid and Harden will never do.
James Harden, stop switching the goalposts. That's not what I asked.
Okay, what did you ask?
What has John Stockton and Karl Malone done together?
I just told you. What do you mean switching the goalposts?
You're switching the
They
goalposts.
went to back-to-back NBA finals, lost to the GOAT.
And lost, right?
And then Embiid and Harden won't see them.
They lost to Jordan. No, they didn't lose to no bum. They lost to Michael Jordan. Of course.
It doesn't matter. You lost.
Right, but
It doesn't matter.
Make the finals is what I'm telling you. They won't even get that far.
Bro, you don't know that.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about. You already compared them to Jordan. I mean, Kobe, Shaq. I mean, we don't know that either.
I'm not comparing them to Kobe and Shaq. They don't fit that scheme.
Well, don't compare them to Malone and Stockton because they ain't done shit either. You can't compare
Malone and Stockton ain't do shit either. Malone and Stockton ain't do shit either.
And they did more than what Embiid and Harden will do and will ever do.
Sean, you're gonna have to explain what not do shit means. Right. What do you mean when you say they didn't do shit? What do you mean by that?
As a team, they didn't do shit. They didn't win the shit. That's the goal, right?
Okay, but Sean. Let me respond to that. You've been talking a lot, and I ain't said a whole lot. And this is what I'm gonna say: there can be only one champion every single year.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that you cannot consider anybody else great if they don't win a chip. That's it. There's plenty of great players who have not won a chip. There's plenty of great teams that haven't won a chip. But you can't just cast them aside and say because they didn't win a chip, they didn't do nothing. They didn't do shit together. You can't say that, man.
As a team, yeah.
I mean, you can say it. Of course, you can say it, but you sound like it's. See, Sean, you are too smart. Your basketball knowledge is too good for you to be making statements like that. That's why I'm pointing this out.
I'm not saying that they garbage. I'm not saying that they garbage. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all.
Well, I'm sorry. Last I checked, didn't do shit sounds like trash, garbage. They were less than, not that great. They didn't do nothing. That's not a positive thing. So that's why I'm saying, watch how you say it. That's all I'm saying to you.
I got you.
My next question. Who should judge the dunk contest this year? Sharon.
Who should judge it?
Yeah.
What's his name? Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
Since he said he's not going to participate in it anymore, I wouldn't mind if Aaron Gordon judged it because he's not going to participate. And he's a damn good dunk specialist.
Right.
Or whatever. And I don't think Zach is either, but that's another story.
See, I think
let me see. Wait a minute, hold it. You asked me, didn't you? Let me finish.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh God, maybe lose my train of thought. I had somebody else in mind. What's the dude's name? Oh God, I forgot his name now. So never mind. No.
Dennis.
Trust me, I'm never gonna say him in anything positive. So just stop.
Who should judge the dunk contest this year?
No, I heard that, but who she say she ain't gonna ever say nothing
Chris
positive?
Webber.
Chris Webber. I ain't got nothing positive to say about. Nothing.
Dennis.
Loser. He's like my eternal trash ass player.
I hate this number too, man.
Him and James Harden.
Let her go. Him and who else?
James Harden.
Oh, okay.
Chris Paul, right?
No, I'll give Chris Paul.
Nice about Chris Paul.
I will give Chris Paul some credit before I give him other two jokers any credit.
She said something nice about Chris Paul to me for a loop. If I was to get somebody to host the dunk contest,
to judge it.
The judge. All right, let's go with Nate Robinson, Jason Richardson.
I ain't seen Jason Richardson in a minute.
Yeah, don't nobody mention Jason Richardson for nothing.
And didn't he win it twice?
Yeah.
Right. Which one of them Barry brothers won the dunk contest? What was Brent Barry. Brent Barry. And who else won the dunk contest?
Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker.
No, Vince Carter already did one before.
D Brown.
I want somebody different.
Vince Carter got
you're just trying to think of different people. That's
that actually won the dunk contest.
Yeah, that's you.
But you know what? Rashawn's most hated bull, Dwight Howard. There we go. There it is.
I wouldn't have him do it because he's still playing in the league.
He ain't playing. Nobody seen him shoot no baskets. Put Dwight Howard over there. Anybody in the All-Star game, ain't nobody gonna care that he did. Like, he was.
I don't care. I would put him on there.
I'll boycott.
Who you got?
We ain't worried about you boycotting.
This would never happen. But since we've been doing fantasy, Michael Jordan to make his debut as a judge.
He already did it.
No, he never judged a slam dunk contest.
Yes, yeah.
No, he didn't.
I don't think you should say that on FCC Airways, man.
What? Anyway, Michael Jordan.
Shut up, Dennis.
Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. That's 5, right? So Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins.
Now Dominique has judgment.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying my 5. I'm not gonna pick no current player either. So I'm gonna go with those two. Then I'm gonna go with Vince Carter, 3. And then 4, I'm gonna go with Dr. J. And then number 5, let's go with T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah,
T-Mac-
that would be
T-Mac
good.
was- T-Mac was in one.
I love T-Mac.
Me
I just
too.
love him.
That was
What
one
do
of
you
my
think,
favorite ones
Sean?
when he judged. It was him, Shaq. Magic. I can't remember the other 2 dudes, but that was when Levine and Aaron Gordon, which you brought up. That was like my favorite dunk contest. Kenny and them was dope announcing it, and the judges, Shaq and T-Mac. And Mutombo, he was a judge. That was a good one.
What do you think, Sean?
I would do like a podcasting type of ordeal. I would have Stephen A. I mean not Stephen A. Captain Jack. I would have Matt Barnes from All the Smoke, and then I would bring over Kevin Garnett from his podcast, which is 3. And I would bring in 2 football players.
What about Gilbert Arenas?
Oh,
Yeah. The Bite could do it. That'd be 3. And then I have 2 people that just don't have no bias, like Brandon Marshall and Ray Lewis. I need some energy.
What about T.O.?
Nah, Ray Lewis. I need the energy.
I get Chris Carter because he actually played ball.
Or even what's my tight end from the Chargers?
Randy Moss
Antonio
played
Gates.
too.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez, he played too.
All right, my next.
Hey, Ron, me and Zara owe you an apology because you were right.
Thank you.
What?
Michael
Michael
Jordan
Jordan
did.
Did do it.
Thank you.
What year?
Dang, y'all, can I get the sentence out?
Oh, we already know
I was waiting for somebody.
He did judge. Michael Jordan did judge a dunk contest at the All-Star game in 2007. It was Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Kobe Bryant, Julius Erving, and Vince Carter.
Who? I don't remember that.
Andre Iguodala was in that one.
I don't know who was in it. I'm just looking at who the judges were.
Wow, Gerald Green won. I do not remember Michael Jordan judging. Wow.
That's when he blew the candle off the motherfucking. I mean, he blew the
Well, I remember the dunk contest. Yeah,
Michael Jordan.
That was my shit.
Michael Jordan had on the funny hat.
Look at Ryan. Okay, Ryan, nice.
My bad, Ryan. I take that back. Fuck you,
Wait,
dog.
no,
Got us over here messing up, man.
Hey, Dennis, I said it. I said chill out, Dennis. I said chill out.
Okay, Ron. Hey, even what's Wesley's favorite line in
you be quiet.
Even the sun shines on a dog's ass.
What made me look it up is because when Sean said something about Vince Carter, it made me get a flash, and I was like, wait a minute, Ron might be right. Because now I remember.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Who you think will win the 3-pointer contest this year?
I don't know who's in it. Who's in it?
What's up, Pierce?
You said Paul Pierce?
No.
Let's see.
Yeah, tell us who's in it.
You just bringing up people you know I hate. Zara just picking on Zara just picking on me all night. That's okay. I'm gonna get you though.
Oh wow, Zach LaVine, huh? Okay, it's Zach LaVine, Desmond Bain, Karl Anthony Towns, Fred VanVleet, CJ McCollum, Luke Kennard, Patty Mills, and Trae Young.
Are you serious?
Can you run that back one more time for me, King Zar?
I'm gonna watch this one.
Zach LaVine, Desmond Bain, Karl Anthony Towns, Fred VanVleet, CJ McCollum, Luke Kennard, Patty Mills, and Trae Young.
So who you got winning, Zar?
VanVleet.
Yes, VanVleet. Right. What I say, VanVleet?
Everybody says.
Well, here's
everybody
my thing.
says that.
Here's my thing. Zach LaVine ain't playing right now. I'm about to go see a specialist about his knee. So I got bigger troubles to worry about and hoping that ain't nothing because he's just having soreness in his surgically repaired knee. But he says he wants to play in the All-Star game. So obviously, if he's able to do that, then he will probably do this. So if he's in it, I'm taking my guy, Zach LaVine. However, if he doesn't do it, then I will probably go with Fred Van Fleet or Van Vliet will be my choice.
Who you got, Sean?
I'm gonna go with Dennis Man, Trae Young.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
that's who I'm going with.
Trae
I'm
Young.
taking Trae in my sleep.
Yeah, I'm picking Trey.
That who you got, Dennis? Trae?
You know I like Trey a lot, but but if it's not Trey, then it's gonna be Batman's arch nemesis.
Who is that?
Bang!
Bang!
I just trying to tell you
And his arch
that
nemesis, but
it's one of them.
right.
It's gonna be who?
Bang.
Bang!
I think if Trae Young don't win
Ask
it,
me
Patty
again.
Mills gonna
Ask
win
me
it.
again. Ask me
Sharon-
again.
I
Sharon
have
don't
no
know about
idea.
the-
I have
Sharon
no
don't know
idea
about
what
no
you're talking
Batman
about.
villains.
I just have no idea what you're talking about. So
It's gonna be bang.
okay.
My next question. Give me your MVP of the All-Star game right now, Dennis.
I know who it won't be. I know who it won't be.
Ask me again.
He said John Morant. He said John Morant. Ron.
Who you got, sir?
I don't know. I just know who it won't be. But I don't know who it's
it
gonna
won't
be.
sir?
It won't be Devin Booker's ass, that's for sure.
Damn.
Hey, Blaze said James Hart. He ain't even playing in the joint. Blaze.
He's not gonna
But,
play. No, they gotta replace. So they gotta
who you
replace
got?
him then, huh?
They already
you
played.
know who gonna be. Wait a minute. You know who's gonna be the MVP of the All-Star game?
Oh, that's whack.
It's gonna be. Isn't Clay in it?
No.
Play
wait. He is. Wait, no. Hold
Play
on.
who?
Hey,
I thought he.
disrespectful talking about no Clay.
No, I don't think Clay's in it.
Wait a minute. I actually thought that he was one of the reserves. I really did.
He definitely won't make it as a reserve. The only way he would get in is voted in. There's no way.
That's what I'm talking about. I thought he was voted in.
No, I'm looking right now. No, he's
if
not.
If he
in.
wasn't, okay, I can make a mistake.
No,
I know that's rare, but I can make them.
Clay.
He was at one point in the vote leading, and everybody was like mad about it. Like, yo, he shouldn't get voted.
I know people get mad. Shut up. Just please shut up. I think it's gonna be Steph Curry. That's who it's gonna be.
Good pick.
Steph's gonna be the MVP.
Is LaMelo starting?
No, hell, he didn't make the team. He's a replacement.
He made the team.
Yeah.
I know as a replacement, he didn't make the team.
Replacing Kevin Durant though.
Right.
No, he's not starting. Jason Tatum is starting for Kevin Durant.
Why are you so upset about LaMelo, bro?
Because Lonzo Ball is hurt. I'm pissed.
All right, Lonzo way better than LaMelo healthy.
It don't matter. Lonzo's still. I didn't compare him.
Oh, man, ain't no reason to get mad at LaMelo because he better.
No, I like LaMelo.
Who you got, Sean?
Shit. Who else playing?
LaMelo ain't gonna make the playoffs though. Lonzo is. I know that much.
I mean, Lonzo ain't going to the chip.
I think he got a good chance to go to the chip. We can all be future tellers. It don't mean that right now. We can say anybody in the playoffs can go to the chip, and we don't know.
I'm gonna go with John Morant. I'm gonna go with John Morant because he balling.
My next question.
Why you ain't go with Luka?
Oh, Luka playing?
Man, Luka the starter. Why you ain't go with
Luka? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Luka. I forgot about my name. Yeah, I'm going with Luka. Hey, don't tell me what to do with Luka.
Let's go with Luka. You going, Mr. Luka? Go with Luka.
Don't worry about me and Luka. That's my guy.
All right, my next question. Do you think the Lakers could beat the Suns in the playoffs or the Warriors in the playoffs?
Wait a minute. Ask that question again, Ron. I want to make sure I heard you.
Do you think the Lakers could beat the Suns in the playoffs or the Warriors in the playoffs? Czar.
You said Czar. Don't use Czar.
Next question. Matter of fact, you know what? That's all of a sudden when you ask me that. Some reason I feel like I want to go sweep my house with a broom right now.
Oh,
to sweep my floor for some reason. I don't know, some reason. I don't know
Who you
why.
got sweeping who? Who's sweeping who?
You know, that's what I
He
felt
said
like.
that the Warriors are going to sweep the Lakers. That's what he said.
Oh.
Okay,
All right,
so
Make the playoffs?
I'm
First
going
of all, the
to.
Lakers ain't gonna make the playoffs. So just get that straight.
Let's just get that out of the way.
damn.
I'm just gonna give an honest answer, and the answer is no. I don't believe the Lakers could be either one of them right now in the playoffs. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
really?
No, I don't.
How about you, Dennis?
I do believe that the Lakers are going to make a run after this All-Star break. So I do believe that they may get in. I'm going to believe that. But in a 7-game series,
No, that, wait a minute. They don't even got a chance with those two teams.
No.
unless the injury report beefs up.
Now I'm gonna tell you, if Chris Paul, Booker, and Ayton and Bridges get hurt, they got
Damn,
a
all
shot.
of them got to get hurt? Damn.
If Curry, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggins get hurt, they got a shot.
Yeah. How about you, son?
Can the Lakers beat the Warriors
Or Phoenix?
or Phoenix? I don't know. Not LeBron is already on a podium telling you that they're not on the level. The star player is telling you that they're ass. In so many words. He's letting you know. I don't think the
But
Lakers.
wait a minute. He said that about the what that team?
The Oklahoma City.
No.
And they're not better than the Warriors or the Suns.
The Washington Generals.
No. The simple answer to that question is no, they can't be.
All right, what's the next question?
Like Zara said, Ayton got to get hurt. Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Draymond.
Right.
Shit, Steve Kerr got to get Corona. Fucking,
shit.
got to happen for that to happen.
The Spanish flu got to come back. The whole nine.
Yeah, man. The Bay got to shut down.
My next question: what NBA team coming out of the West this year? Czar.
The Phoenix Suns. My pick from day one.
The Phoenix
The
Suns.
Phoenix Suns. Opposite.
Y'all gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah.
You said who's coming out of the West?
Yeah.
The Golden State Warriors.
Warriors. Tell them again, Sharon. Chocolate guy.
The Suns can't beat the Warriors in a 7-game series.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. And I mentioned that I would love to see that matchup. Unfortunately, we will not get a Suns Warriors finals because the Warriors are 2, the Memphis Grizzlies are 3, and in the second round, John Morant owns Steph, and he will knock out the Warriors in the second round.
What?
No, I guess I ain't got to say who mine is then, do I?
Who you got?
Anyway, no.
I guess I ain't got to say who mine is then, do I?
Well, just remember what I say is all I ask.
Who I always say the best team in the West is?
Memphis.
No, anyway, like I said, the best team in the West doesn't always come out the West.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just giving a prediction.
No, I'm saying that to Dennis. I wouldn't to you.
Oh, they're not the best team. Phoenix is the best team.
I'm saying to you, you don't know where they're gonna end up.
Phoenix is the best team.
You basing it on where they are right now. You can't base it on that.
Oh, you're talking about no. I'm saying Memphis is gonna beat Golden State, and they're lower.
I know you're saying that. I'm saying you're basing it on where they are seated
those two
now.
teams are not going to change where they're at. I'll tell you that right now.
No, they're not. They're not.
So everybody's hold on. So you're going to tell me
everybody's not going to definitely stay in the same. You can't predict that.
Phoenix, Golden State.
You can't even predict that about them.
Okay. Remember what I told you.
My next question.
I don't have to remember. You need to remember.
Everybody need to answer
Remember,
that
share,
question.
write it down, take a picture. You give it up.
I ain't gotta do all that.
What
I'm
you mean,
just saying.
everybody, you ain't
I'm just
answer,
saying. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know they're gonna stay 1 and 2 or stay this and you don't know that.
That top
All
three
kind of
stand
stuff
like
could
it is.
happen.
Watch that top three
Sean, who you
stand.
got coming out of the West?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. You know, but I got Golden State coming out the West.
Mhm.
Okay.
I definitely got Golden State coming out the West, man. So and all that John Morant on Steph Curry, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
You're gonna find out this playoffs time when it comes up.
Man, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Only
Just
thing
like
I
you
know is
found
Steph
out,
Curry.
just like you found out in the playing game last year.
Yeah, that
It was
was
a playing
last
game.
year.
Bro,
They didn't
that was
have
a playing game. And no Clay.
I mean, it was a
I
whole
don't give a
different.
damn if they got Clay, Ali, Byron Kenobi, or John Pope.
It was a
Czar. Hey, Czar.
it's a
Czar.
different
When
team.
we cross that bridge when we get there.
All right,
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I'm with
Y'all
it.
crazy.
My
Playtime
next,
and impact is major.
I believe in the Grizzlies. I just don't believe it's their time yet, but I do believe in the Grizzlies.
It ain't their time, but they're gonna beat the Warriors though.
I have watched more Grizzlies games this season than I've ever watched.
They're most entertaining they've been in a long ass time this season.
Well,
That's why.
they playing right now. They whooping on the Pelicans right now at halftime, 65-53.
They beating Toucan Sam and
Toucan Sam and them.
them.
Hey, OG said, who's going home in the first round?
The Lakers, if they make it.
No, they're not gonna make it. I got the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics will. I mean, the Lakers will go home in the first round if they do make it.
That's a fact.
If the Denver Nuggets make it, they'll go home in the
I got
first
the
round too.
Timberwolves going home in the first round.
Yo, they missed the ball
So, but they
early
number
a
6?
lot.
They number 6?
7.
They 7?
No, they're 6.
Y'all heard me?
If they
Right
6, they go
now.
home
So
first
much
round.
to that
No,
damn
they're
team.
7. Sorry.
They 7?
Denver is 6.
Well, what number is Dallas?
5.
Not how you start is where you
So who number
finish.
4?
Utah.
Utah.
Oh no,
yeah.
it might be Utah.
Yeah,
I think
Utah will put out who?
I agree.
I think Luka gets out the first round.
I do too.
I think it might be Utah. I think Luka gets out the first round if it stays like that.
Luka need a sidekick. Luka need Anthony Davis.
No, Luka
Nah,
got
he don't need no
what you
Anthony
call-
Davis. He don't need
what's
another
the ball
fragile center. He just got rid of one fragile. He don't want another one.
Wait, he did get rid of fucking Chris.
Yeah, he damn sure did. My bad.
Hey,
My
sorry,
bad,
shit,
KJR,
yo.
you right.
He gonna
You
say
right.
he just got rid of one fragile.
Man.
Yeah, that's funny as shit. That is funny as shit. He said he just got rid of one.
Right.
Power forward, Zara, shit.
No, but they should have made that trade for Sabonis though. That'd have been a good look for him.
That would have been a great look.
That'd have been a good look for him.
The Sixers should have tried to trade for Luka.
Stop
Hell
it.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
They had to give up Embiid. They would have to give up Embiid to get
Next
Luka.
question, because the Sean over there tripping. Next question.
Hey man, I'll take
Should
Luka.
Damian Leonard demand a trade
Hell
for
yeah.
Portland?
Oh my bad. I ain't let you finish.
He should have demanded a trade about 4 years ago. And he should have demanded that they trade CJ McCollum a long time ago.
Nah, that's his brother, man. He would never do that.
I don't care. We talk about the game.
No, I know.
Him
Sharon,
being his friend.
I'm just saying,
Tell
but
him
they
again,
love each
Sharon.
other. Them dudes love each other.
Man, business is
But that
business.
wasn't the question.
business
The question is, should he ask for a trade? And I'm adding that on. And then when nobody asking, are they brothers? Yeah, they are.
Can I ask you a question? How you gonna say that ain't the question, but I'm adding it on?
No, I'm adding that information on in answer to the question.
You gonna say that ain't the question?
On answer to the question.
You just beefed into the question. Anybody else beefed it? Dennis, that wasn't the question. But you could beef into the question.
No, I'm still answering the doggone question though, Dennis. That's the difference. Y'all don't answer the question. You ask stuff.
Chocolate girl the hell alone.
You answer the question with a question.
No, yeah, and that's
I do.
And that's
leave chocolate girl alone. She gave you your fucking answer, and she gave you some extra shit.
Well, my answer.
Take the whipped cream in the cherry.
Well, my answer to the question is no, because Portland just came out and said that they're going to build around Dame Lillard.
And you know that's a lie, Czar. You know that we laughed about that last week, Czar. Remember?
I want how long they been building around
This man like 30 years
I'm
old.
starting to certain sentences. I'm starting to think that these GMs and owners are passing around. We will build around such and such. Use that. That's good. Use that. Use that.
This week. Hey, you say it next month. Hey, when they ask you, you say it. I'm gonna say it next week.
Right. I think they really call each other up. The press is killing us. What to say? They say you're going to build around Dame Lillard.
Press is killing us.
My take is, how long Damian Lillard been in the league? 4 years? 5 years?
No, way longer than that.
Long enough.
Okay. Like 8 or 9.
Okay. So you tell me for 9 years, you've been building around this man, and
they haven't been.
Hold on, wait, Ryan. Ryan, you got to remember, they unloaded the whole starting 5. Got him a whole new one.
Right.
It's still shitty. Child.
Well, he ain't playing, so of course they're going to be shitty.
I know he's not playing, but damn, how long it take?
What I'm saying is, they started out with LaMarcus Aldridge, Nicholas.
Oh, you going way back.
Damian Lillard was on that team.
10th season, y'all. This is his 10th season.
10th season.
So they said by the time he's 30.
Let me say this real quick to UFC Lopez. UFC Lopez, type in what your question is. All right, go ahead, John.
They've been building around
I think
this
he's
man
being funny,
for 10
Dennis.
years. And he still had not
when I
got
said you
nowhere.
answered the question with a question.
He still had not got nowhere.
So they said by the time Damian Lillard's 38, they should have a contender.
I think Dame.
Anyway, like I said, they've never been building around him. That's why they just now came out and said something about building. We're like, now everybody's like, oh, now you want to build.
Right.
This is 10th season. Now you want to build.
This man, what, 38?
38.
How old he is?
No, he's probably around 30.
No, they made a trade for what big man they made a trade for? Nurkic.
Nurkic.
Who that? Portland?
Hey, they had Whiteside and let him get away.
They got it from Denver.
Nurkic, they had Whiteside too and let him get away.
They got Nurkic from the Bulls.
No, they got Nurkic from Denver. We're not no damn Bulls.
Whiteside had not done shit.
They got Aldridge from the Bulls
since he left Miami Heat.
Oh, I forgot. You don't like Whiteside either. You got to hate for Whiteside.
Whiteside
like
is good right now. As Gobert, every game Gobert misses this year, Whiteside is balling. You tripping?
Yeah, but Ron hate Whiteside like Deshaun hate Deshaun hate Dwight Howard.
Whiteside had not did
like Sharon hate Chris Webber. You know what I mean?
Because this bum had one of the best shooting guards on his team, and he did not do shit.
It's about Whiteside.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Ryan?
Dwayne Wade wasn't he Wade no more?
Dwayne Wade was 100 years old, Ron.
Wait.
When he fought Ali, he was 167 years old. But D-Wade got Whiteside.
Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to understand what Ron is talking about because you don't confuse me. What is him having Dwayne Wade on his team got to do with him not doing whatever?
But what I'm saying, you do not want to learn from the best. You think he's going to want to learn from Damian Lillard? One of the best point guards in the NBA right now? And
so are you trying to say that Whiteside didn't learn anything from Dwayne Wade?
He did not know shit. Nothing.
What is Dwayne Wade going to teach him as a big man? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that that's necessarily true. I don't see how you can say that he didn't learn anything from Dwayne Wade.
I don't see what Dwayne Wade going to teach them.
Hey, Ron, after the show, give me the name of your dealer, bro.
No, I just saying. This man had not showed nothing. Nothing.
See, I'm gonna say to you, just like I said to Sean, just like I said to Sean earlier, you gotta watch it when you say he ain't shown nothing, because that's not true. Let me tell you, I don't know if anybody else in here is a big Whiteside fan, but I don't know. I've never heard any of y'all talk about him. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. Wait a minute. Just wait. Just hear me out. But I have been a big fan of Whiteside since he came into the league, and I thought he was a bad boy. And he started out that way until his attitude and his ego messed things up for him down in Miami. But that doesn't mean he did not learn anything from D Wade, though. What he did learn good work ethic, good practice habits, which he does have. Okay. And then when what's his name, Pat Riley decided to trade him, he learned you got to get your attitude in check. So he's a lot better teammate now than he was when he was in Miami. For that reason is what my observation is. And he does ball out on the off the bench and in the absence of Gobert. He's been handling his own. So sometimes it's about fit. It's not necessarily about the player, too. I don't know what happened to him when he was down in Sacramento, but you know that's Sacramento.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, Dennis, that's what kills me about Whiteside. Is like he goes from Miami to Portland, where they got basically an all-star center. He goes to Sacramento, where they had Richard Holmes. Then he goes to Utah, where they got Gobert. I don't know why.
I thought he started. He started in Sacramento with
Richard Holmes. He
started in Miami.
He started.
Last time he started was in Miami. He keeps going to teams that already have a center.
So you mean to tell me him and Boogie Cousins ain't both get drafted to Sacramento?
No, Miami.
You not sure about this?
I'm sure.
Miami.
Unless he got drafted and got traded to Miami.
Wasn't he a second round pick?
Yeah, no, he played on Sacramento after Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
I can tell you that.
Let me say this before y'all go. Let me say this right here. All right. The 76ers are down 40 plus points in this game against Boston Celtics.
Oh wow. They won 8 in a row.
This shit is terrible.
Miami, we should have gave Boston some props. They actually won 8 in a row. They made this to be 9.
So
Boston is a well-coached team, though.
Well, they were shitty. They before you take away 9 wins, they're at 500, buddy.
I'm telling you, they're gonna miss Steph Curry. They're gonna miss Steph Curry. They don't know they're gonna miss him until they'll know. They're gonna find out real quick.
Sharon, it's a hit or miss with them. If Tyrese Maxey keeps he has to keep going. If he keeps getting, they're not gonna miss Curry as much. They're not gonna miss him as much.
Oh, okay. Well, Tyree Maxey or whatever the hell his name is might make him miss Steph Curry 5% less.
So it's gonna be it'd be like more like 60%.
No, dog. You're gonna have to convince me of that one right there.
We'll have this conversation again.
We talking about Steph Curry. Now you gotta remember Steph Curry's 3-point shooting percentage is higher than his brother Steph.
Yep.
Now, I just want to make sure y'all understand what we're talking about.
Crazy threes like Curry. That's why
he takes less threes and doesn't have a green light like Steph Curry does.
Yeah, but he also don't shoot them
I understand
threes.
that, but when he takes the 3, when he tries the 3, when it counts, he more than likely is gonna get it in. When it counts. That's what the thing I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying they're going to miss him.
He's a defensive liability though. That don't change.
Okay, but
so is James Harden.
So is James Harden. This is what I'm saying to you.
But see, look, no, that's different.
They got no better defensive player. No, but nothing better on defense. Nothing.
They got one defensive player, and that's Thibault.
Embiid. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about on the perimeter.
I'm not talking about Embiid. Embiid can't play 5 positions. He can't defend all 5
I'm talking about on the
opponents.
perimeter. You know what we're talking about, man.
Come on now.
Neither can Steph Curry. Steph Curry can't guard fucking Harden.
Yeah, but when you saying that, our rebuttal is neither is Harden. So what's your point? They're replacing Curry with Harden. Harden's worse.
I swear, y'all make my head hurt. Y'all make my head hurt, boy.
Harden's gonna give you more than Steph Curry. We're not going to trick.
Ooh.
Harden's going to
What?
give you way more than Steph Curry.
Okay.
Okay.
Harden's going to
You
give you
hold
rebounds.
on to
Harden's
that.
going to give you assists.
Is he gonna do it in? Is he gonna do it in the clutch?
Hold on to that.
Is he gonna hit a clutch three like Seth Curry? I don't know about that.
Czar, how much they down now?
100.
See,
Harden ain't playing.
Okay.
Harden's not playing.
Listen, I know he's not playing. I'm just asking.
But Harden
I
can give you 11
know
assists,
Harden
25.
is not playing, but guess who else not playing? Seth Curry not playing either on that team.
So if we finish with my Damian Atlanta question.
Yeah, we're done with that crap.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about him no more. We done with him.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What NBA team, NBA GM needs to get fired for not making a trade?
But GM should be fired for not making a trade. Well, Rob Pelinka should be fired anyway, trade or no trade. He should just be fired. Period. That's it.
So
LeBron is the GM. But LeBron is the GM.
So
like I said, Rob Pelinka needs to be fired.
I got you.
Because why we paying you if you're not gonna do the job anyway? What you getting a paycheck for?
Wait a minute, he waited to the last minute to try and make a trade. All right.
Who did? Rob Pelinka?
Yeah.
I would have got rid of Russell Westbrook for a bag of chips.
He was trying to
get his bum ass out of here.
He was trying to trade Westbrook for John Wall.
For John Wall. And that's stupid because that's the same shit. John Wall damaged goods too.
This is what he was trying to do. And I like, really, you wait till the last 10 minutes? Really? Really? That's the best you could do, John Wall. Or all the point guards in the NBA. John Wall.
But nobody wants
who else do you suggest he try to get?
Y'all get the garbage man. Y'all get the Brick Mason.
No, I would have got the postman.
Who are you talking about?
I get plans about the garbage man.
I'm just saying, who? This is okay, so this is what I'm saying. The way that the Lakers are currently constructed, there's nobody out there that they can get to make this team go. There's really not. Not anybody that's available, not anybody that they can afford. There's not anybody. You might as well try Westbrook and the John Wall. It ain't gonna hurt you. Y'all just said that they the same player. Okay, well then switch them out and see what happens. One of them might fool you. You just don't know.
John Wall can't shoot either.
Yeah, he's shooting better than him.
Yeah, I give you that.
and I mean, he can at least still shoot layups accurately.
Yeah. And he don't turn the ball over as much either.
But this is my thing. The way I see it, this is not even on Westbrook, to be honest with you. But people don't agree with me, and I don't really care. I see what the problem is with the Lakers. It all comes down to one person. But people do not want to admit it.
LeBron James.
Who is it?
LeBron.
Ron, you tested my Jesus tonight. I swear to God, you tested my Jesus tonight, man. Woo!
It's LeBron James. The magic is done.
One that you just said, so that's all.
The magic is the fuck done.
All I'm gonna say is that what I said.
What's that?
That's all I'm gonna say. And that's my team. The Lakers is my team. And I'm telling you right now, we ain't going nowhere. Not like this. We're not going anywhere.
You know what's crazy? If they don't jump the gun and trade away all them young boys, LeBron will be having the time of his fucking life right now.
But you can't tell him anything.
You can't.
You can't tell him anything. He know better. Because why? Because all of y'all told him that he knows better. Y'all done puffed his head up ever since he was 16 years old. Y'all, not me. Y'all.
LeBron going to the Lakers made me hang up my Laker fandom.
Well,
I boycott his ass.
I love Lakers. I'm forever.
Did y'all see the commercial with LeBron talking to LeBron?
Yes.
What you think of LeBron told LeBron? What you think he's doing?
Shade is sideways shade.
If LeBron was in Cleveland right now, man, he'd be in Joyland.
They wouldn't look that good if he was in Cleveland.
If
LeBron, they sure would.
They would all be traded.
They would all be traded. Too many young players in Cleveland for him to deal with that.
Yeah, all them, they wouldn't even be there on the same team.
Right.
The dudes that was drafted two years ago would have been traded this season.
Garland would have been gone.
Yep.
And I like Garland.
Oh, Garland, a baller.
LeBron has always been a problem. That's why Kyrie wanted to leave.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, LeBron has always been an issue.
Yeah, but Kyrie ain't no saint himself.
Huh?
Kyrie ain't no saint himself.
Yeah.
No, he's not a saint. But hey, you know how you always say game recognize game?
Yeah.
Trouble recognize trouble too.
You right.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you right about that. I like that one right there. Trouble
recognize trouble.
Trouble recognize trouble.
He ain't lying.
But they was better together than they were apart.
Yep.
But they had to find out the hard way, just like Shaq and Kobe had to find out the hard way.
Yep.
But
this,
no.
That's y'all menses and y'all egos.
Yo, can you just imagine that shit?
See, I like Uncle Drew better than Kyrie. I'm Uncle Drew fan.
I ain't seen Uncle Drew since he left Cleveland. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm Uncle Drew fan.
He had a. No,
you know, he teamed up with the great Chris Webber. You know what I mean?
Yeah, had Lisa Leslie over there.
Right.
I'm done.
I think the worst thing that could have happened to Kyrie Irving, honestly, was the Celtics going to the Eastern Conference Finals without his ass. That fucked them over.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have went to the Celtics.
Yeah, he should.
Really?
No, he shouldn't have went to the Celtics. That's a dynasty that don't need.
He should have went to Chicago.
You should have went to a dynasty that needed you. You should have went to Orlando or some shit like that.
Miami.
He should have went to
Miami at the time.
No, he wouldn't have made it in Miami.
Nah, we had Dwayne Wade in Chicago then. He should have came to Chicago.
Yes, he would. He would have made it in Miami.
No, he wouldn't, because I don't think he has that work ethic. You got to have work ethic to play in Miami. I don't believe he has that work ethic.
Another one?
He do kind of get away with some shit.
I think he had the work ethic. His work
before LeBron
work ethic,
got there, he had the work ethic.
His work ethic did not change, so he got to Boston.
From Kyrie?
Nah, I think it changed before that.
He worked in Cleveland when LeBron was still there.
Yeah, he was working. He was definitely working. He worked like shit.
It all changed. It all changed after LeBron sunned him. When he sunned him, he was like, you know what? I'm out. I ain't staying here. You ain't gonna sun me. I ain't your son.
He should have went to Orlando or New Orleans.
I blame Kobe too, though.
I don't blame Kobe for nothing.
I don't think he would have made it in Charlotte.
He said, "I'm not your child. Why I gotta be your son?"
I blame Kobe for a little bit of that shit, because remember at one point Kobe was telling people that Kyrie Irving was the best offensive player in the fucking game. But the certain people say shit, you're gonna take that shit to head. This Kobe Bryant.
But he was at that time. He was at that time. That one season. That one season.
Well, who's what?
He can dribble. He can shoot.
I'm not gonna say that he's the number one this year,
Never.
but I'm saying that year that Kobe said that he was.
No, Kyrie? When he's healthy, nobody, bro. I don't give a shit.
Nobody got
Kevin Durant
handles.
Will eat Kyrie Irving up all day long.
Okay, loudmouth.
You're not understanding what we're saying.
Just listen.
I'm just talking.
Kyrie's handles are serious.
Okay.
That's the truth. You can't the ball handling, you can't outhandle a ball on Kyrie. No.
Okay.
Now read some comments.
No.
He wasn't never the best offensive player in the NBA.
I don't
in my
believe.
opinion, though.
I don't believe he was that year that Kobe said it. I know
Who won
what
MVP that
Sean's
year?
talking about it. I
Who
know
won
what Sean.
MVP that year?
The MVP
I
has
don't
nothing to do
know,
I
with
can't
but
ask the question.
I'm telling you who. No, you can't because you're
Okay.
asking. You
Well, I
got ulterior
disagree.
motives for
Kyrie
asking.
was never the best offensive player in
Well,
any
that's your
season.
opinion, and we know how your opinion goes. But
Nowhere
anyway,
near it.
I will read these comments because Ron asked for the comments. And so Blaze said Portland should be finding a G League team and the Blazers should shoot up to Seattle. I don't know about that. Chuck, what's up, Buff?
Blazers, the Blazers can't go to Seattle? Is that what you were saying you don't know about? I just want to know.
No, they need to stay in Portland.
Oh,
Portland got a strong fan base, bro.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep
Portland
reading.
has a heavy fan.
Joe, fake ass Sacramento fandom. I don't understand it. But anyway, Chuck Thomas said, Dennis Holmes, remember, it's only 2:15, one day after Valentine's Day. So be nice to the chocolate girl.
Let me just say this. The chocolate girl's not. Let me say this. Today is National Side Joint Day, and the chocolate girl's not a side joint. So I will never be excited about the chocolate joint on National Side Joint Day.
You gonna say the chocolate joint on National
You
Side
called me the chocolate joint. Don't be calling me no chocolate. UFC said that's a bunch of BS. They ain't building around nothing. I agree with you. Portland is not building around him.
We all agree.
They've been building for a long time. Whiteside has been balling. And Chuck Thomas said Whiteside is a baller. Jay Jones said he wasn't in Miami to learn from D Wade. And I said back to him, nobody said he was, but he was there to help him win a chip. That's what he was there to do. And then UFC said Whiteside has played in Portland, Sacramento, and now Utah. Yeah, he's in Utah. Started in Miami. Said Boston is doing it in Philly too. Blaze said they're gonna
right now. We down 45.
So said that they're gonna miss Curry's shot. Yes, they are in Philly. They're gonna miss him. Jay Jones said Whiteside was in Sacramento first.
That's what I thought. I thought he was in Sacramento.
He was in Sacramento after he left the Heat.
It was very briefly.
Unless he was drafted and traded. I don't know.
What's the boy name? What is the guy name that was it?
He said Maxey is a nice young
drafted by
player.
Sacramento. Let me see.
He said then he was out of the league for 2 years, got a second chance in Miami. Okay. But Westbrook can go get his stats in Houston. He don't need stats in Houston. Blaze, I don't know if you being sarcastic or what. No, UFC said the Lakers remind me when they got Karl Malone in the glove at the end of their career to try and win a chip. It's exactly like that. That experiment didn't work then, and it's not gonna work now. And then he said that LeBron should have stayed in Cleveland, and Garland is the man. And Blaze said the chocolate John. He laughed at you, Dennis, because you said the chocolate John.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he started in Sacramento.
That's it.
I don't think he did nothing there.
No, well, I just remember him and DeMarcus Cousins having their jerseys up. And I was like, damn, they drafted both of them in the same draft?
Right.
I don't remember that.
Me neither.
I don't remember Whiteside until he got to Miami because that's one of my teams. So I like Miami. So I pay attention to what goes on in Miami.
All right. I kind of pay attention to what goes on in Sacramento sometimes.
Yeah, I know you do. I don't have no God honest reason why, but you do.
I'm excited that they got Sabonis though.
We got
to great. I don't know. People killing me.
I'm ready for Ron's next question.
Sacramento got the better of that trade.
Who got Sabonis?
Sacramento.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody talking about that they tripping by trading Halliburton. I'm like, yeah, Sabonis the best player in that trade.
Tyrese Halliburton has a higher ceiling, probably.
Okay, you let me know when he reaches that ceiling. Right, I'm judging right now, and Sabonis is clearly the best player in that trade. Everybody don't hit their ceiling, bruh. Just remember that.
Yeah, because we still waiting on Zion to hit the ceiling.
Just saying, I ain't saying he ain't.
Whether Zion
waiting on Zion to do what? Jared Sullivan.
Jared Sullivan.
So I keep trying to tell y'all, Zion is a butt.
All right,
He's
come
worse
on,
than
Ryan.
Bobby
What's your
Brown.
question?
No, he ain't no Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown's a superstar.
He said
Is
Kwame.
Matt
Oh.
Stafford.
I said I'm talking about my boy. No.
You
Matt
must not know me because I love Bobby Brown.
Is
Okay,
Matt
let's make it sure. My
Stafford
bad.
a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Let's
Say
already
what?
answer that.
Huh?
Is Matt Stafford a first ballot Hall of Fame?
Matt Stafford ain't a Hall of Famer, period.
Whoa.
7th ballot, 9th ballot. The man has one
Ballot.
Pro Bowl under his belt, nothing else in a ring this year on a very good team. But a lot of quarterbacks got one ring. Don't mean you're a Hall of Famer. His personal stats, his personal accolades do not equal Hall of Fame. No All Pros, one Pro Bowl, no MVPs. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Wow.
Before he went to the Rams, he was a middle of the pack quarterback.
Wow.
Yeah, he was never considered top 10.
Whoa.
So
Not
what
in,
you
not in the
think?
league.
Nope.
Whoa. Y'all don't think so?
Nope.
He hasn't.
Okay.
He hasn't. He has never fallen on the list. I'm saying.
Wow.
What you
That's what they were
think?
talking about this morning.
Maybe to opinion, but I think
No,
he's top
not according to opinion. I mean, according to even his performance and his stats. It's not about opinion. They were talking about that this morning.
You usually got to have accolades to make the ball. When they introduce you, the 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time MVP, led the league in passer rating, yada, 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 yada. You won't hear none of that about Matt Stafford.
Mm-mm.
What do you think, Sean?
I think you're a Hall of Famer.
How about you?
Sir, that was not the question, sir.
Well,
He said first ballot.
yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer. No, he's not
That's
a
what
first
he
ballot Hall
said.
of Famer. So I think I'm not going to go out and say he's just not a Hall of Famer at all.
What do you think, Dennis?
He's not first ballot. I mean, his career isn't over, but as of right now, he's not first ballot.
So if he decide to retire right now and just leave the game, you will not say he first ballot.
Nah. I would say
Ryan.
to you, he's in the same class as
Matt Ryan.
No, not Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan got an MVP.
Yeah, that's why I said not Matt Ryan. I would say he would be in the same class as
Kirk Cousins.
No, Kirk
No,
Cousins.
hell no.
McNabb.
I can't think of a quarterback.
McNabb.
No, McNabb didn't win no Super Bowl.
McNabb got an MVP though.
Trent Dilfer.
No.
He said, no.
McNabb definitely got a
Culpepper?
I can't think of a quarterback right now.
That's a good one, Paul Pepper.
I can't think of a quarterback
But
right now. He's better than Dante Culpepper.
But
that's a real good comparison.
Not with Randy Moss.
But he never won.
I don't care who
you
put on there, all right? He's better than Dante Culpepper. Some people would say that Stafford Megatron is better than Culpepper Moss.
No, not Culpepper.
Some people would say that.
No.
Yes, I would.
No.
I would.
No.
That's a good question. We might have to come back to that debate next week.
Hey.
No way.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, hold on, Rashawn. Are they better than Cunningham and Moss?
Yes.
No.
Crack.
Tom Brady and Moss is the
Tell
best.
me the name of your dealer after.
Connection.
Hey, tell me the name of your dealer after the show.
Crazy as hell. You tell me the name of your damn dealer.
I don't have no dealer. I'm my own dealer.
Well, shit, you gotta start smoking that shit.
I'm the Connect. Hey, I'm the Connect.
Okay, y'all. So Blaze said that he's Carson Palmer with a ring.
There you go. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Very good, Blaze. Very good.
Or Jeff George is another good one.
Jeff George was as good as Carson Palmer, though.
No, he could be Matt Schaub.
You don't think he was?
It could be David
Not
Carr
quite.
with the ring.
George sling that ball though. I give him that.
He did, but I think
Yeah,
Carson was a little bit.
Everybody would say he was an asshole though.
You heard me,
He
Sharon?
wasn't as
He
a
could be
person.
David Carr. He could be
Nah,
David Carr with a ring.
That's another. That's similar to David Carr. I actually think that's a good.
Oh, look who's in the comments. Travis Henry. What's up,
man,
Travis?
I was a fan when you was in Buffalo, dog.
Ah,
Talking about hell no, y'all tripping.
what?
And what up, my peoples? What we tripping about, Travis?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Put in the comments and say what we tripping about. What are we tripping about?
Right.
Blaze said Joe Flacco.
Nah,
he said Joe Flacco.
He better than Joe Flacco.
He better than Flacco.
He definitely better than Flacco.
No, Blaze said that because BJ in the comments. I like that one, Blaze. Thank you, Blaze.
I haven't given my answer yet, by the way. I just thought I'd remind you of that.
Yeah.
Well, the answer to the question that you asked is no, he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer right now. And like Dennis pointed out, his career isn't over, so we don't know what's going to happen from here on out. But what I will say is this. They let his old teammate in first ballot.
But he's a top five
receiver. I'm always going to bring that up as often as I can because he did not deserve it.
He got way more accolades than Stafford did.
I don't care. He didn't deserve to be. My point is, I'm not sitting here weighing accolades. I am saying he did not deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And they let his punk ass in there.
Okay,
because
Sharon, real quick.
They let his punk ass in there because his old team campaigned so hard. Now they campaigned. We don't know what all that team did for him to get him in that Hall of Fame, by the way. Everything wasn't revealed. So we don't know what all Detroit did for the Hall of Fame voters to get him into that Hall of Fame. But he in there.
So
first ballot, and he shouldn't have been.
So when we talked about Matt Stafford being
there, hell, you can let Matt Stafford in there. I wouldn't be mad. They let his sorry ass teammate in there.
So we talked about Matt Stafford being an average quarterback. Calvin Johnson for a while was considered the best receiver in the NFL. Though.
Yeah, I know that.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
But did you think I didn't know that until you told me?
I'm talking about our argument for why we don't have Stafford in there.
I understand that, but did you think I didn't know that? That's
just talking on the show, just giving out the information. That's what we got to give the public, right?
Because I'm going to say is just because they consider him to be one of the best receivers in the league doesn't mean it's true.
So he was never the best receiver.
I remember at one time they said Julio Jones was better than AB at one time, and he wasn't that year. I remember, and that's the reason why I started following Julio Jones closer, because I wanted to understand why was he getting all this praise when his stats weren't even better than AB. But they kept saying he better. I said, oh, really? So is he?
I can try to that work though.
No, I will say
that's because Julio Jones was a rare specimen of strength, speed, height. You know, he was the freak.
He wasn't a better receiver.
I'm just saying people love that, and it stands out.
But he wasn't better. He wasn't better.
One time I was saying they were on the same par, though.
I will say this.
In their prime, they were on the same par. I will say that.
Okay, I was waiting for somebody to say this. This is what I really wanted to say about this whole Stafford question. We all know, Travis, that Stafford was on a below average ass team. We know that. Okay. But for a long time. But you're dealt the hands that you're dealt. That's where he was. And he's gonna have to be penalized for that. It's not right, or I wouldn't say it's not right. It's not fair, but it's so.
But he also
you have to judge him by the results. And the results are he doesn't have any of them accolades, just like Czar pointed out. That's the unfortunate part about being drafted and staying so long on a team that was just as bad as Detroit. He's going to be penalized for it. So
He made
no,
he made some really good receivers.
And
Though.
when
and
you're a number one pick,
be a Hall of Famer. He may not ever be a Hall of
when you're
Famer.
a number one pick of the draft,
We don't know how his career is going to finish, so we don't know.
right? And when you're the number one pick of the draft, the franchise quarterback, which is the most impactful position, your job to make that team better. Like a lot of great all-time quarterbacks that
If
went to
you
shitty
can,
teams,
if you can,
right? And he wasn't one of them.
yeah, but I don't put that on him at all. I really
No.
don't.
Well, I mean, you
But
got to
I
put some
don't.
of it
he
on him.
didn't.
No,
He has
no,
listen,
I
but he
can't.
didn't
I
turn
can't put it
receivers
on
good,
him
though.
because the team did not build around him the way they should have. And so there was nothing. You could have put Tom Brady on that team and it wouldn't have been elevated.
See, I disagree. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
I
never
don't.
know.
I
We'll
don't.
never know.
Hold up.
Crazy.
Josh, thank you very much for the stars, my brother. Thank you very much.
What's that? What star are we talking about?
Send some stars to me.
What does that do?
Oh, I've just been able to receive stars.
Okay, you don't know.
The stars, from what I was told, the stars help you get money on Facebook.
Oh shit!
Josh just sent me some
Send me
stars.
some stars. Send me some stars, Josh, to my private
It allows
account.
it allows you to get more visibility on Facebook and up your game to where you can start actually being monetized.
Yeah, Josh, hook me up, bro.
My
What
next
about some
question
Girl Scout cookies?
is
So
Jalen Ramsey still a top 5 cornerback in the NFL?
Absolutely.
Shan.
yeah, he is.
Yep. Still number one in my book.
Yeah, I think he is. I'm not gonna say he's number one, but he's still in the top 5 to me. I'm not gonna trash this dude just because he didn't do as well as we expected him to do in the Super Bowl, because he was balling at first until that snap of his neck kind of got him in his feelings. That's one thing. It got him really pissed because they didn't call it. And I don't think he could overcome that. That's one problem.
What do you think,
So,
Law?
Number one corner in the NFL.
Sean?
Still top 5. I don't think one game defines you as a player. And like I said, it's like when you're that good, and you're playing against the best of the best, you can't expect them to stop every play. And his job mainly is to slow the best guy down. I think he did that. Any other time, Jamar Chase runs all over people, catches the ball, go crazy all over people. I don't think Jamar Chase scored, did he? And then he was always on a key receiver. So like that defensive coordinator did his job. You know what I'm saying? If you paid attention, anytime the ball was thrown deep, Ramsey was the one guarding the receiver at the other end.
But he got burnt too.
He got burnt once. No, I don't count that.
It really, and that really wasn't. He didn't.
I don't
really
count that
burnt.
face mask as a burn like everybody else did.
I'm not counting that.
Okay.
I counted the game before this one
against Tampa Bay.
Yes.
Yeah, he got burnt by a dude that's normally a top 5 wideout. One play, it happens.
Well,
bro.
what I say, I
he
feel
got
like
burnt by the most consistent.
Hey, Ryan, you had Trayvon Diggs as your defensive player of the year, and that's my team. And he gave up booty. It happens, bro. You're playing a cornerback position.
What I'm saying is, you run your mouth like Jalen Ramsey been doing since he been in the NFL. Been running
Here's our argument, though, Ryan. Here's our argument,
he just.
Well, you know what? I'll give him that because Trayvon don't run his mouth, so I do give you that.
But wait. Here's what I'm saying, though. At the end of the day, this guy is he's not getting burnt by mediocre receivers. Everybody that does something to him is really damn good or elite.
Right. It was just like Sean. Just like in practice before the season on Hard Knocks when Amari and Diggs had a bet, you won't catch a pass on me. In the first play, Amari burnt his ass for a touchdown. He said, let's run it back. And like the next 5 plays, Amari didn't catch a pass.
Didn't catch a pass.
So that's
I mean, it
that's
happens.
That's what happens. This is a mono game at some point. Sometimes
So
you're
I
gonna get
take
beat.
it. So Ron, I take it your answer is no. He's no longer top 5 to you, right?
I will not say that. I will
No,
not.
I'm asking you.
I think he not up there. He like number 6.
So let me ask you a question, Ryan.
So that your
Name
answer
me 5
is no,
quarterbacks better.
not top
Name
5.
Me 5 quarterbacks better.
Right.
Name me 5 quarterbacks better.
I don't think
if you're not gonna put him in the top 5, you gotta name me 5 quarterbacks better than Ramsey.
Right.
Off the show.
You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. That's why you say off the show.
Okay, Sean, calm down, baby. But Ron,
I mean,
why are you doing this just off the Super Bowl performance, or is this like the whole season?
I'm doing it off of this whole season. This man getting vote like a black slave this whole season.
Damn, slaves getting burnt, not whooped.
This man got vote like toast this whole
When the hell was I at? When the hell was I at this whole season? Because I didn't see this man get burnt on TV.
This man getting vote like black toast this whole season. And y'all
so name me another receiver.
He a top 5 corner.
Name me a receiver. Name me another receiver that burns him. Don't worry, I'll wait.
He said, "Oh, that was different."
Name me another receiver that burned Jalen Ramsey this year, please.
I mean, I just said you the best, and you telling everybody you the best. Now you got to put it on the field.
He got a Super Bowl ring.
He had not showed it to me this year.
Right.
He haven't.
So, name me another receiver who's burnt Jalen Ramsey. Name me another one. DeAndre Hopkins couldn't get off against this man. But so name me another one. I'll rest my fucking case.
All right.
No more questions.
That's it.
That was the perfect time.
That's it. We got 2 minutes. Thanks everybody for coming out.
No. He not getting the fuck away from this one. I'm sorry to cuss.
Oh wait. I wasn't ending the show.
Ryan.
I wasn't ending the show. I was just saying thank you to the people in the comments for commenting.
I love everybody in the comments. Sorry about that. Ryan,
that's all
who's your team, Ryan? Are you
I don't got no team, man.
No. You can't do that to the people. You can't do that to the people. They came on here waiting. I made that the comment.
I don't got
Hey,
no
come
team.
on, Ryan. Come on over, Ryan.
No. Now you acting like left eye. Now I gotta make you a trash ass player next week.
Come on
you
over,
like
Ryan.
left eye.
Fudge it. I would say the Jazz.
The Utah Jazz?
Jazz. God damn it.
Why would you waste a pick like that, bro?
You gonna say, why would you waste a pick?
Man, it's like the Chappelle show, the black delegation. We trade Ron.
Oh,
for
you
Eminem.
be quiet.
We trade Ron for Eminem.
I'm sorry, but I ain't never trade nobody for Eminem. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
I trade Ron for a jar of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
No way.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank y'all for a great show, man. Thank you to everybody who sent stars out. My man Josh Bailey sent them stars out. Shout out to him. We'll be back each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. And like I said, although they say Eminem can kick rocks. And Blaze said I'm available. I'm available via trade. God bless y'all. Good night.
Peace.
Blaze